Hey eBay sellers, it's Suzanne A. Wells. Thank you for coming back for another video. And I wanted to talk to you about something today that kind of shows up on Facebook and YouTube and maybe Instagram when sellers post photos of their shipments going out, and just kind of give you some perspective on this and get you to look at the big picture here, because sometimes these kind of pictures can make you feel really bad about yourself. You're a failure. You're never going to make it. And I want you to think about a few things so that the next time you see this, you might have a different perspective. So I will say that sellers love to show off their sales on social media, and that's fantastic. They're successful, they're doing great. There is a great sense of accomplishment showing a huge pile of packages going out after a weekend of sales or even just after one day. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I think that it motivates us and it shows that people are successful in this business. But how many times have you seen something like this on Facebook or YouTube where it's just, hundreds of packages, or, a pile of packages? People are showing their sales, how much they sold, this kind of thing on social media. And you may assume the seller is successful because they are shipping a lot of packages. And I know this because this will get posted on my Facebook group, and immediately everyone assumes that this seller is making a whole ton of money. They sell this amount of stuff all the time, or any other assumptions that you may jump to when you see this type of picture. They start asking the seller, what do you sell? Are these auctions or fixed price? All these questions, because everyone wants to be like that person who has all these packages. And that person very well may be successful. I am not saying that at all. But you don't know, because it's not disclosed in the listing. Most of the time, the seller does not disclose how much money they made, what their profit is, all that information that's going to help you with your business. So, the point I want to drive home here is eBay is about making money. Isn't that why we're doing this, right? Um, don't assume things when you see these photos. So let's look at some stuff here. Here's a pile of, it looks like 15 packages there, and seller shows 15 packages, but we don't know what's in them. Okay, that's what we don't know. We don't know how much each thing sold for. We don't know what the profit was on each item. So let's look at some scenarios that might help shed some light on things like this, because I want you to think about this the next time you see these types of pictures or videos. So scenario number one, let's say this seller ran all auctions starting at 99 cents. They just wanted to get rid of stuff. They didn't care. They just wanted to get rid of some old stale inventory. They may have purchased everything at $3. Maybe the stuff's 2 years old and they just want to get rid of it. We're going to assume shipping is a wash, that they did calculated shipping. So their net profit, that person with the 15 items, their profit per item after fees is negative $2.95. If you multiply that by the 15 items, that's a loss of $44. So when you're looking at these giant piles of things, the seller could have taken a loss on some of those items. You don't know. Whoops, I'm going the wrong way here. Scenario number two. Let's say those 15 items sold for an average of $25. Everything was purchased for $3. Again, shipping is a wash. Their net profit per item is $18.05. For 15 items, their total profit is $270.75. So, that would be a great scenario. I'd be totally happy with that if those 15 items, the total profit was $270.75. Now, scenario number three, let's say everything sold for $10 average. Maybe they took a lot of low offers. We just don't know. Everything was purchased for $3 a piece. Shipping, again, is a wash, so their net profit is $4.83. So the profit is for all 15 items would be $72.45, which is a big difference of the scenario before, almost a $200 difference. So, that's where this is about refining your business and looking at your profit per item. So, if we go back to scenario number 2, where the profit per item was 1805, and then we look at scenario number 3, where it's 72.45, that's almost $200 difference. Okay. Then number 4, let's say everything's sold for an average of 750. Maybe this person shops at the bins and they're getting their items for an average of 50 cents a piece. Again, shipping is a wash. Net profit per item would be $5.14, and their total profit again is a little low, $77.11 for 15 items. So what you've got to think about here is, what is it worth to you? Would you want to do all that work for only $77, $72, $270, or lose money? So that's what you've got to think about. But when you see these pictures and videos about all this stuff being shipped out, understand that everything may not be what it seems. It's kind of like this. These are some before and after pictures of celebrities who were photoshopped. So this is Sigourney Weaver. You can tell a huge difference here, the before and after. What you're looking at on magazine covers, on photographs on the internet is not what it seems. Here's another one, Lindsay Lohan. Obviously, huge difference here. Look at what Photoshop can do. So everything you're seeing may not be as it appears. Like this classic photo. Is that really Bigfoot? We don't know. Is this really the Loch Ness Monster? We don't know. So the bottom line, what I'm trying to express here, is that you need to focus on your business. Focus on what you know, what you're doing. Don't believe everything on the internet. Pretty sure you already know that, but don't fall into these traps when you see these kind of photos where you automatically assume that everyone's more successful than you are. Remember, it is really easy to put anything on social media. All I had to do to make this video was put together some of my thoughts and some pictures and upload it, and here it is. Anybody can do that. It's really easy to hide behind a computer and say things and put things on the internet with nobody coming behind you to fact check. So you need to take these things with a grain of salt. And don't let these types of photos make you feel bad. That's one thing I see on my Facebook group, is people automatically say, well, I'm not doing as well as that other person. I'm not successful. I'm never going to sell that much. Well, first of all, you don't even know if that seller's making money. You don't know. You're just assuming because you see these piles of packages. You need to do what works for you and your life. Everybody has different challenges, and trust me, everybody has challenges. You may think people make it look easy, but everybody has roadblocks and speed bumps and things they have to deal with. And you have your life to deal with. Maybe you've got kids and that takes up a lot of your time. Maybe you're a caregiver. Maybe you're disabled. Maybe you're working 2 jobs and you're trying to make ends meet and you're just kind of dabbling in eBay. Whatever it is, just don't compare yourself to other people, because everybody's different. So, this was kind of just a pep talk to help you understand that what you're seeing on social media may not be as it seems, and just be happy for that seller. They sold a lot of stuff, they're shipping a lot of packages, but you don't need to compare yourself to them, because you're not getting the full story. You're not getting all the details. And sometimes people don't even know how much money they're making. They don't keep track. They don't have an accounting system, so they don't even know. They may be selling things at a loss and have no idea. So focus on you, because if you're not going to focus on yourself, nobody is. Don't worry about other people, worry about you, and just keep going with your business. So, that being said, I want to remind you about my special event in Florida, December 11th through the 17th. I will be making this huge loop around Florida. You can pause the video here and look at the schedule if you want to join me in one of these places or near one of these places for a private consultation or a small group meeting. We can do that. Just reach out and let me know. So thank you so much for watching. I would love to hear your comments on this issue. I've been wanting to say something about this for a long time, and I just wonder how other people interpret these photos of giant sales over the weekend, that type of thing. Again, I'm definitely not bashing the people who do this. I love to see successful people, but you're not getting the full story with these photos. So don't let that bring you down. Thanks so much for watching and have a profitable and productive day on eBay. See you next time.